Hello, it's Average Bro, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. I'm really enjoying just making a bunch of content out of this game back to back to back, and we have found ourselves at the finale. Feels crazy to say that, the finale of the Geth and Quarian arc. The Geth and Quarian War, whatever you want to call it. So last session we started the arc by meeting up with Tali and the rest of the Admiralty board and doing the Geth Dreadnought mission. And then we'd also finish off with another side mission, but there's no more side missions until we beat this arc because on our agenda for today, we are going to be doing the 2 Rannoch side missions as well as Priority Rannoch. So we have a lot to get done today, so I am just going to jump right into it. You should know by now, but if you're new or just for some reason forgot, we are a Paragon FemShep Vanguard, and we are playing on hardcore difficulty. And this is not my first time playing through the trilogy. I have played through the original trilogy, original version of the trilogy several times, but this is my first time playing through the Legendary Edition. So if you're looking for a blind playthrough, this is not it, but please consider sticking around because we're having lots of fun. For this mission, we're going to be rescuing Admiral Chorus, because if you remember, we were on the Dreadnought and we heard that he was in trouble. Let me just make sure these are the outfits I want them to be wearing. Yeah, we're good. So we are going to be reuniting Tali and Ashley. Not a combo I typically use too often, not because I don't like it or anything, I just never really find a good time to use them. I think most notably, I used them when doing all of the Cerberus side missions in Mass Effect 1. Because I feel like Ashley would dislike them a lot, being the Alliance junkie she is, and Tali also has history with them as well, and also is with us during Mass Effect 2 when we are with Cerberus, so I figure she would have that history with them. But nevertheless, they are together again. We're going to be sticking with the arc pistol and the Rieger carbine for this arc. Tali is going to be using the same exact thing, but we can actually mod her weapon now. Again, for my squad mates, I just increased her accuracy and damage. Ashley is on the Maddock. That's not going to be good enough for us. She's our assault rifle master. She needs a really good one. Not that the Maddock is not good, but can't quite compete with the particle rifle, in my opinion. But yeah, we haven't taken Ashley on a mission since we recruited Javik, so we have a lot of things we can upgrade her with. Let me see here. Okay, concussive shot. Yeah, I think we just did that with Garrus as well. Yeah, we were able to min-max this with the disruptor ammo, so should be able to get 2 level 6s here. Definitely going to upgrade Marksman. Yeah, let's just do this. It's good enough for me. Inferno Grenade. Impact Radius. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, cool. Tali, yeah, should be good. Yeah. Tali is good, and so are we. Okay, here we go. This is huge, guys. Landing on Rannoch for the first time in centuries.
This is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Chorus's escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Chorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost Admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Chorus understood the civilian fleet's importance.
Yep, they're going all in.
Invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Chorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him.
Pretty standard setup.
Proceed with caution.
And we're too close to the
Zen?
tower now.
Admiral Zen.
This mission's
Been a long
fun,
time
if
since
not
Admiral Corus left a spaceship.
just for the context of
Let's
it
hope
all.
he's all right.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
You gotta take Tally, obviously, because you're going on a Rannoch and this is quarry and stuff. Tally's obviously gonna feature in every single mission. Oh, stay frosty, Cortez.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
And it's all just to rescue one of the admirals, so... But this does play a part, a big part in that check I talked about at the end of Priority Rannoch.
I've been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors.
It's insane. If you really think about it, it's insane. Okay, here we go. There's something we can find here, but...
Geth everywhere, civilians in trouble. Remind you of anything?
Eden Prime?
Yeah.
So much for the Alliance's story about the Geth being wiped out.
We tried to tell people the real story. But no one on the Citadel would listen to Quarians.
Yeah, listening would have forced them to get off their asses.
Yeah, I was saying that there's something we can find here for a Citadel mission, but I don't know where it is off the top of my head. I'm usually pretty decent at remembering what it might be,
Shepard!
but
I'm okay.
I just can't
Watch
think
out
of it.
for more mines.
So he gave us a sniper because
control,
there's a
right
good sniper perch here. But we're a Vanguard, my guys, so can't exactly hit them from up here. Oh shit, there's probably like a rocket drone or something.
There's Geth crossing in!
It feels cool like using Quarian weapons against the Geth, you know what I mean? I'm actually kind of concerned about Priority Rannoch because
AA guns, dead ahead!
that Geth Dreadnought mission was really challenging. Like I remember mentioning in the last session that it was probably one of the most challenging levels I've done in Mass Effect 3 up until this, for this specific playthrough. You know what I mean? So, now that I think about it, I think the thing we need for the other mission is somewhere in this area. Let me bobbing and weaving.
Let's look at the gun console.
Got Spitfire.
Disable it.
Nice. That's a heavy weapon, I believe. I saw something here. It's got to be a little thorough. It's in one of these, like, you know, fortress-like areas, now that I think about it, so... Oh, there's something up here. Alright, let's advance.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Tally, you're the tech
Tally,
expert.
You take the guns.
Ash is the muscle, so have her help us defend you.
Incoming Geth!
fine. This is really dumb. This is actually really stupid. Damn, dude. I'm getting screwed by my recharge time. Okay, we're actually gonna need Ashley to be up here. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Like I said. Alright, she's back up. Okay, okay. I think I need to take the primes a little more seriously. Like, I had, like, my back. Now that I think about it, what was I doing? I had, like, my back facing him. Once we get the shields off, have Ashley use her Inferno Grenade. Melt it, come on. Nice. Oh, there's a
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
there's a Spitfire, remember guys? Like literally right here. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna chalk it up to it's like early in the morning. Not playing smart enough. These Geth are tricky. Like I think it's because they counter like the up close playstyle better than other enemy factions. You know what I mean? Like Cerberus, yeah, they have their turrets, but you can kill them before they set up, or, you know, like their shields, like, okay, just pull them, right? I have the biotics, you know what I mean? But the Geth, like, you know, they have the shields, like all of them have shields, and then they have a bunch of rocket troopers as well that don't really miss too often up close, you know what I mean? And obviously the Prime is just friggin' scary.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn Hanst. I clean engine parts.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower, and you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please, listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
Keep us alive, brother.
We will. Rest well, Dorn Hast vas Rannoch.
Vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
That statement alone, dude. If you know, you know. Like, that statement alone, just the whole context of that. Like, their culture is centered around their ships for so long that, you know, their names are associated with it, right? That's why it was made such a big deal in Mass Effect 2 during her loyalty mission, when they didn't call her Vas Nema. They called her Vas Normandy. You know, they disassociated her with her birth ship, you know? But none of that will matter if we take back their homeworld. You know what I mean? And that's why the last thing he heard was Tali calling him Vas Rannoch. He's of the homeworld. He made it. You know what I mean? So that's just, I don't know. It means a lot. So something that is convenient here. See, like, these freaking rockets are just always flying everywhere. Oh, I couldn't hit him while he was down. Am I out of ammo? I think I'm out of ammo. Okay, I think the
we should be able to disable it.
I think the thing is somewhere here, so I'm gonna look around. It's either here or in the next section. But it's like, I remember it's like at one of these console things. Here we go.
Data on the jamming
Nice.
towers. Could be useful.
Cool. So now we don't need to worry about that.
Which one of us should shut down the gun?
Tally again.
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen any Prothean laser
Shepard,
beams,
you
so...
should be able to use the gas turret.
Oh, here. Definitely take that. They didn't leave me with any ammo in the clip. That feels satisfying.
Done. Its gun's offline.
Let's get the last one.
Alright, let's move it.
Get by the door!
Got our Reaper carbine back. Hello. Oh my god, we're like facing off with our fire. Well, mine's not really fire. I don't even know what this is. Lightning, I guess? Plasma? I guess lightning is plasma. And so is fire, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I want
Stop
you on this,
asking.
Tally.
It's gonna be you every time.
Right.
Alright. Armax Arsenal chest plate. How convenient for them to wait until I get in the turret. Just drop in. Big guy. Oh, he's still up.
Almost done.
I don't know how that didn't hurt him, but okay.
Done. Its gun's offline.
Alright, we're getting through this, guys, pretty
I'll
quickly.
signal the shuttle.
This is the last section. I always, people will think of their own different video games for this type of mission, you know, based on their gaming experience. For me, it's Sly Cooper. Can't remember, I think it was like Sly 2, where you have to like protect Murray as he like carries something and a bunch of people chase after him and you're like in a turret. You know what I mean? But that's what we're doing here. Chorus is like running from the gap, and we're in the Kodiak's turret, and we have to protect him as he's running away. And I always think of Sly
Coming in with
Cooper
the shuttle. Where are you?
during this level.
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
Nope.
So will you.
Hang in there, Chorus.
People are non-combatants, Shepard.
Yeah, this is the same guy that was like annoying in Mass Effect 2. You know what I mean?
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I do, actually.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Come on, Chorus.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
It's kind of similar
coming.
to Victus. You know, he didn't want to leave the fight. You know, but leaving the fight will help in the long run for both Victus and Chorus.
Gas closing in on the
So here's Murray.
I've got this.
Here's the bad guys. I don't think you can actually fail this part. I've never failed it
Gas
before.
behind you.
I mean, now that I say
Need
that,
cover.
I probably will now, but can't zoom in, so I'm just kind of shooting where it looks like they are. And this guy is gunning for us.
Clear. Go.
Is that it?
Admiral, come on.
All right, we did it. Unlucky.
Welcome aboard.
All right,
Shepard, my crew.
that's that.
Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalchorus. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
I'm sure they did, just like Dorn. Just like Dorn. That was his name, right? First side mission done.
Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked
We had
to
a
civilian
nickel
captains into
every
staying?
time someone told
Yes,
us,
they've regrouped
we were
into
right.
defensive positions around the
Shepard
fleet's core.
specifically,
If we hadn't stopped them from
we'd be able to clear out the
any
Spectre
aid I can
requisitions.
offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
I had mad like live long and prosper vibes, because that's what Corian hands look like.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base.
So now we've unlocked
Trust
Priority
us.
Rannoch after
Good.
doing one of the side missions,
And
but
not
we
a
are still
moment
gonna
too
go
soon.
do the
With
second
the
one.
Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Time to cut the Geth off from the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's target.
Anyone who's played this game knows what that
So the Normandy launches a precision
With that
strike at
weapon.
whatever target I have painted?
implies.
That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the
That's
fleet.
what we're gonna deal with
Can
first.
you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
Alright,
Throwing
I'm just
more
gonna
ships
support
into that mess
Ran.
just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Garrel was an idiot, almost got us killed earlier, so.
And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him.
Again, that doesn't really matter which one you pick.
Shepard Commander.
We talked about all of this, right?
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
I don't
Field
think we
machines
talked
have
about
total
this.
Control of our sensory equipment, our networking. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
Yeah, we didn't talk about
Making them
this.
sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
No, we definitely asked about all of that already.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
I don't remember that specific option though. But we'll do like, I guess we'll
I'm
do
ready
our
to
rounds.
hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Yeah, see, because
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
that's the thing I mentioned in the last session. I wasn't worried about getting all 3 missions done. I was worried about getting all 3 missions plus like the before and after Normandy rounds done. You know, but if we don't have to, if they're not gonna have anything new to say,
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
then I'm not really gonna worry about It's a message from Dorn's family.
Admiral Chorus has the civilian fleet back in position. And just in
Some
time.
people are having new stuff to say,
I hope
though.
we can help the Quarians. Looking at them, they're like us if we fail.
We won't fail.
Damn right we won't.
Yeah, that's a good point. She brings up a good point. The conflict between the Quarian and the Geth, as well as the Admiral's differing stances on how to solve the problem.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
I don't want to interrupt James here.
Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
Classic James.
You crashed the last shuttle, you freak. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying.
That seems like ages ago. Mars.
You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that.
Tally does have hips. She definitely does. Okay, see, people are having new stuff to say, so we'll do it quickly.
An agriculture ship doesn't magically turn it into a dreadnought. Who knew?
You don't agree with the Quarians arming their live ships?
No, the gun's nice, but without armor, they're just glass cannons.
They are also more likely to be targeted when armed. The Geth would have ignored unarmed civilian ships as tactically insignificant.
Yeah.
If your plan to invade a planet requires strapping guns to your kid's school bus, maybe it's a bad plan. Well, hopefully
They're just so desperate, you know what I mean?
And themselves.
What's going on here?
They'll just stop at nothing, you know, sacrifice anything it takes.
Ah, well, I should leave you to it then.
We can converse if you like, Shepard. It is a routine Uh-oh.
What? What happened?
Nothing. Unless you have strong feelings about gamma radiation.
Not funny, Edie.
I almost had you. I will alter my human chronometer appropriately for better timing.
Okay, cool. But yeah, finish off on my thought. This whole Quarian Geth conflict and the Admiral's different opinions on how to solve it is very representative of our conflict with the Reapers. You know what I mean? Even down to the Admiral's choices of, you know, destroying them, controlling them, or integrating with them. All right, Chorus wants to live peaceably, i.e., integrate with them. Zen wants to kind of return them to the status quo, enslave them, control them. And Geralt wants to destroy them, wants to wipe them out, you know. So that's why this arc is just, it's so perfectly placed as well in the narrative as well. Not too early, not too late, to really let it settle. You know what I mean? I really like this arc. Oh, Javik's in the AI core. That's weird. Okay, so we'll just talk to everybody.
You made the right call down there, Commander. Got me thinking about the value of a good leader. And how many lives should be sacrificed to protect a truly inspired one? Hope I never have to find out. Nice work down there, Commander.
Cool. Let's head to the AI core. Not sure. I'm trying to think why Javik. What he says here. I can't remember anything.
It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
That's why you're the
Good
best.
to see you, Commander.
Wait, Javik, what are you doing in here?
Synthetics do not evolve. You are limited by your programming. Nothing changes.
Okay, I'm gonna just support Edie.
I can't believe you put the lives of your crew in the hands of this.
You know, he obviously doesn't like
save our
AI,
lives
so.
more times than I can count. Leave her alone. Now I suggest you agree to disagree and focus on the real threat, which is not on this ship.
Yes, Commander.
As you wish, Commander.
Yeah, with those conversations, like, you know, typically I would like to let them play through, but I do want to keep this moving so we can get to everything we want to get to. And again, in the end, it doesn't really matter which option you pick. I think you get the same reward for both. It's just, it's...
Dad, are you there? Come in. Where are you now? Hurt. How bad? Dad, you have to get out of there.
It's getting close, guys.
Spirits. Please, watch over them. Let me see them again.
Hug button. How many times do I say that we need a hug button in this game?
I'm glad we could help those Quarians. Though, I guess not all.
Garrus is a tough cookie, though.
It's never 100%, is it? Maybe later.
Damn. Hang in there, buddy. Like, everyone on our crew is lost people or is just going through stuff, you know? But like, it's up to us to save the galaxy. This very crew and our friends, like, we're the ones that have to save everyone.
Thanks for coming by.
You know, so okay. That's everybody on this floor. Javik's not in engineering, so this one will be really quick. Swing by Allers.
Breaking now, the Exodus cluster under heavy attack. Eden Prime and Terra Nova about to fall. Do we fight for them, or join the Solarians at the Horsehead Nebula? How many worlds can we afford to lose? The full analysis tonight in the battle space. Commander.
Yeah. I mean, we're losing. Like, all these little, like the Garrus conversation we just had, that conversation, it's like we're running out of time.
Nothing to report, Commander. Commander.
We are running out of time. Okay, I might check out that chest plate. I might look at my armor setup as well.
I've got to say, I enjoyed that last mission on Rannoch.
Yeah, pit him against a defenseless jamming tower, and Esteban here feels like a big man.
Hey, the Kodiak is a transport, not a fighter. It's for dropping jarheads like you into hot zones. And if you stow the attitude, it might even be for picking you up again. Reviewing our maintenance schedules one more time.
Oh, man.
Do you hear that hump? Is that just me?
Alright. Yeah, let's look at our armor. Because we did pick up a new chest plate. I think it was the Armac Arsenal one. Yeah, Armac's Arsenal. Looks pretty cool. What does it give us? Ammo capacity? Yeah, we have melee damage right now. Honestly, see, this one's cool too, but we don't get the N7 thing. It also has too many lights, I feel. I kind of want my recharge speed back. What chest did we have? We had this one. Yeah, I might go back to my previous setup here. What did I have? Like the N7. Yeah, what was our recharge speed? Was it our legs? No, definitely not. Do we have the... I think we just had the N7 legs. This gives us weapon damage. I mean, I do kind of like this one. So why don't we keep that, and then... God, I really shouldn't be doing this right now. This is like the same exact setup we had before. Just... yeah, just shift it around. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to what I had previously, if I remember it correctly, and then I'll mess around with it later. Yeah, pretty sure I had those shoulders. Did I not have recharge speed on something? Okay. I know I had a recharge speed for something. Yeah, I know I had the N7 or these because I didn't like the look of any other one. And the shoulders, I don't have any recharge speed shoulders. That's recharge. Maybe I'll just stick with that. It doesn't look the best, but I don't know. I kind of want that recharge speed, you know what I mean? I might just do this instead of the weapon damage. Let's make sure our powers are like the best they can be, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's just stick with this setup for now. If I don't like it, then I'll just mess around with it later. So our armor isn't gonna help us too much with our weapon damage, but I mean, our weapons are just so upgraded anyway. I don't think we'll feel that too much. But I don't know, I was just really feeling that power recharge, the lack of power recharge speed on certain occasions. And I'm definitely being like a little picky though, I will say. But, and it doesn't even matter for this next mission, honestly. But I was messing around too much with that. We gotta keep things moving here. This is our second side mission. Yeah, we're gonna take Tally and Edie on this, of course, because this deals with the Geth. We have Legion helping us, and this mission is all about. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe this weapon is like way heavier than the Blood Pack Punisher thing. Yeah, oh, see, that's what it is. For whatever freaking reason, the Blood Pack Punisher is way lighter. And I think it's because it's a heavy pistol. Right? So it treats it as light. Let's see if we can... I don't think we can mod this to make it... to make up... Yeah, because we only have Ultra Light Materials 1. Ooh. You know, honestly... I said I was gonna stick with it, but we need our, like, I think most of our deaths have come from not being able to pop our powers off as much as we're used to. I gotta switch back. I gotta switch back. We have ultralight materials on this. I think that might be why. Oh man, okay. Okay, well, yeah, because, no, see, because even if we don't have the ultralight materials, it's still crazy, way faster, way faster. I might use this, honestly, instead of the ultralight. Yeah, 126 is still way better than, that's like twice as fast as having the other one. Yeah, let's do this. Jeez. Can't believe it took me that long to realize what the actual problem was. That means we can use the armor setup that we had previously. So I'll switch back to that after this mission, but I don't know if I mentioned it just now, but there's no fighting in this one. So it doesn't really matter.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile, yet synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've gotta try it.
So basically, we have to like go inside the Geth consensus and handle things that way. We can't do it externally like we normally would.
Wait, you're not gonna...
Captain America.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
I mean, that's what Geth do, right? That's how they drop in. Sometimes it's easy to forget that, you know, he is a Geth, so it makes sense he'd drop in like that. I took like too long on the Normandy there with the armor and everything. The lights on my suit are not that color. Okay, that's the color it's supposed to be. They were like a weird shade. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes, due to initiating
the meat of this is going into the pod, so that's why I skipped ahead to this part.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
This is trippy, but it's really cool. Like, we're like the first organic to be in the Geth consensus.
Access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
So they've kind of shaped it so an organic mind can somewhat comprehend it.
We have installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio
logs, there's no Geth to fight or anything.
We do not require bodies as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool.
But this is such an important mission because it gives the context to the Geth.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are two communication nodes
like
on the
really
server.
important context to how the Geth have viewed this whole situation. Something, a perspective that's been lacking up until this point. You know what I mean? So
establishing connection to access point.
It's looping us around. You can pretty much just sprint through this until you get to the I wouldn't call them puzzles.
Warning. Connection blocked.
So you just shoot these things just to clear the path and you just keep moving. The longest part of this mission is going to be all of the conversations we have where Legion teaches us about the Geth's history and whatnot.
Okay, I gotta ask, why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks. I think.
It's gonna be tricky sometimes. Part of it's probably because I'm rushing through it, but first part done, I think.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
That was just kind of teaching us the basic mechanics of it, but now we're going to start hearing the conversations from the data cluster.
Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Gotta do a little bit of housekeeping. Again, I want to say that this mission is really bad, but I just love learning about the Geth. Like, it's such an important mission to do, but it's a shame the gameplay is not really that fun,
Accessing data cluster.
in my opinion.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little.
So this is like the first, like, creations of the Geth.
What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing Tier 1
Servant
circuitry?
of the people.
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
None. Alright, next data cluster. Some of them you don't have to shoot.
Infection on this data cluster to continue.
One.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago.
Okay, so
Creator.
near the beginning of the war.
No malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Oh, what's up? Battle Golem in the chat asking why I don't have any shields. I don't know why they don't give you shields on this mission. I mean, you don't really need it. Again, you don't really fight. I don't think they really explain why you just don't have shields throughout this entire mission. But yes, we certainly do love Legion here. I mean, you gotta love Legion, man. Shoot, I'm lost. Here we go. Does this lead? Or does it loop back around? You would think I'd never played this before. Let's just follow the things we can shoot. That tends to typically lead us in the right direction in this game. Because this just circles around this data cluster, but the data cluster we need to go to is over there. Just lead back the way we need to go. Here we go. Finally found our way. I think. This isn't the way we came, is it? It is. Or... this isn't where we need to go, right? No. Shoot, now I'm actually lost. So much for breezing through this one. I gotta find that unexplored path. Yeah, that's not anything. this was the second one. It's gonna be in an obvious spot, I just know it. I just had to keep walking. I'm an idiot.
We've got escaped yet. They're pinned. Open fire.
So that's Legion right there. Yeah, the war's already popped off at this point. It's really showing you that the Geth, they never really were aggressive.
Itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
I wonder if that implies that that was Legion. You know, I've always kind of debated that. They don't really confirm or deny it, you know what I mean? Because Geth don't die, right? They can live forever as long as they don't get destroyed, so... At least this specific unit.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Okay, so we're making progress.
Give me an update.
One node remains.
Yeah, this is the last section.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Yeah, make it trickier because you got to do like 2 different spots at a time. Oops, before it like regenerates. But yeah, it's really showing that the Geth were just trying to protect themselves, you know what I mean? And the Korans were the one that started freaking out once they started showing higher levels of intelligence. But it's not the Geth's fault. They were the ones that were created, right? It's not the Geth's fault that they were showing higher levels of intelligence, so... Just gonna put us through, there we go.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
That one. Got that one. Should be the last one.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Out of the way.
You can't do this to them.
Oh, I love this one.
I said step away from
It's such an important memory.
This is insane. We need the Geth. You can't just destroy them for asking for it.
Time's up. Throw her into
The others, right? That's an important one.
Wasn't popular with everyone.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
That's huge. That really says all you need to say. That needs to be said. Like, yes, they don't really have emotions, right? But they acknowledge, as Legion would put it, they acknowledge these Quarians that weren't so hasty to destroy them. You know? Like, pretty much as close as you can get to caring about somebody. You know, and they remember them. But the Quarians don't. You know? Like, really the only opposition to destroying them that we've seen up until this point is Admiral Chorus's opinion. You know what I mean? But he always seems like an outlier, right? But that memory reveals that at the time there were so many Quarians that didn't want to just destroy the Geth. You know what I mean? So it's not just the Geth that, you know, like, are those Quarians' opinions less valuable than the ones that wanted to destroy them? The ones that, you know, whose opinion is prevailing today? I wouldn't think so. I'd imagine that their opinions are equal, right? So, yeah, that's why it's always important to remember that. Like, it reminds me of like how in schools when you're learning about World War II, like a lot of times they don't often teach about how, you know, there were members of the German military during World War II that opposed Hitler. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of times they just say like, yeah, there's the Germans in general, like blanket statement, the Germans, right? But there were definitely factions that opposed Hitler and everything like that. And same thing here, there were Quarians that didn't want to destroy the Geth. But history is written by the victors, right? So.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
See, they were willing to surrender to protect.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
That's right. I mean, that one just builds on top of that previous one. You know what I mean? Like, the Geth was willing to sacrifice itself to protect that other guy. The creator. Their creator, you know what I mean?
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Untitled is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
They could have chased. They could have wiped out the Quarians, but as soon as they deemed that it was safe for them, they stopped.
290 years ago, it is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
I mean, that says all it needs to see. Like, that picture is all you need to see on how you as a player should be approaching this.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining supernova.
That's it. That's the end of this mission. So gives you the player something to think about, right? That's, you can understand why I said in my very first playthrough of this game, when I failed to get peace, I tried to save scum it, but like there was no recovering my playthrough. Like, I had to choose which one to kill. You know, I was so upset.
Inside the ships. Admiral Vanguard's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Right, so we're like an hour in. Hour into our playthrough. This should give us enough time to prepare and complete Priority Rannoch.
You must proceed to the edit port and disconnect from Mother. Terminating remote access, removing programs, deleting archives.
Shepard, how do you feel?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Legion's back.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We would be big screwed.
Transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
If these guys were all wanted to attack us, like they're all primes, dude.
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Okay.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Job done, I'd say. Went better than we would have hoped. So, alright. Now all that's left to do is like one quick Normandy rounds, and we're going to be doing priority Rannoch, guys. Freaking crazy, but there's really nothing else to do. Okay, I don't really want to hear from Zen right now.
If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire.
Classic.
Perhaps you can help me with something
Classic
else.
Legion.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Zen out.
Okay.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
Support Tally. Don't even need to hear the rest of their conversation.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
The data you for, it doesn't match the stories we tell.
That's right.
Having second
It
thoughts
doesn't.
about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
Even Ron was like,
Thank you, Commander.
that's not what we have been taught in our Quarian schools.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
Legion should be here as well, right? Yep.
Shepard Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
Cool.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Alright, it's the last time we're going to be talking to Legion on the Normandy. Sad face. Spoiler alert. Let's keep it moving though. I do want to change my armor back because that's really bothering me.
Commander, you might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the
Oh,
observation.
really? Now, Ash, of all times?
The Allied primes are relaying any hostile
Pretty sure
combat
she's
data they can
drunk.
decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system. Commander?
Yeah, I think Ashley's drunk in her room. I didn't think that would happen like now of all times, but okay.
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
No retort? Okay.
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus. Do you feel different?
It's fascinating. Mind-blowing. I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No.
Reminds me of like Avatar when Sokka goes into the spirit world and all he has to say is that he needs to go to the bathroom. Just a bit thirsty. No big deal.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Lee Riley. Okay, that's from the N7 mission. Okay, that's just Geth communication. Heading down to the crew deck. Just making our way down to the shuttle bay, and we'll get our armor set up. Liara, Garrus, okay. Okay. Got an odd setup here. Ashley's drunk.
Williams?
I say that just matter-of-factly. She's
What
like,
have we
not
here?
usually drunk,
Ma'am,
but everyone knows that. If you've played through the game, everyone knows this scene.
Your voice? Ma'am, not so loud. Please, thank you.
Why are you curled up on the floor?
Am I? Oh, my head. So heavy. Can't move.
James is doing.
Ah. Enjoy your evening?
I'll be back to work in 30. Ugh. Maybe 40. I swear.
I'm just gonna mess
Is
with her.
it time to test the fire alarm? You know, I think it is.
I'll pay you 1,000,000 credits not to do that, ma'am.
Dude, I will take
2
that.
million and we have a deal.
You're a damn space pirate.
I could order Joker to sing to you over the
It
gun.
reminds me of those like funny Mass Effect 3 edits.
I hate you.
That line.
Ma'am.
They would edit it to make
As
her
you
say
were,
butt
Williams.
pirate or something like that.
Cold floor.
Nice. And you don't get anything from that conversation. Alright, Ash. You do you, Ash. Definitely not taking you to Rannoch.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vanguard, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
All right.
Wait for it.
I get it. Yeah, that was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you.
Hey.
You will believe anything.
Got him.
Hey, Commander.
James, what are you up to?
A little cooking. Hope you don't mind.
Huevos
Some of my
rancheros.
fellas, Huevos rancheros. Not sure what kind of eggs these are, but they seem to work. Oh, if you see Ash anywhere, tell her I'll save her some. I'm thinking she might need a little nourishment after last night.
I don't think she's in any position to eat right now.
That's too bad. This is just what she needs. Not as good as my abuelas, but best thing I've had since I got on board. And maybe it's best I don't know what kind of eggs these are, no?
Probably.
You took a
Some sort of
great risk
alien
in allowing
eggs.
a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you? I do not think this James soldier understands me. None of these cycles seem to understand me, and I do not care.
Yep, there it is. No one understands me. That's not Javik-like, but I don't really care. That's Javik-like.
Some assistance, Garrus Vakarian.
Oh, I love this one.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all. You can't squeeze 0.34% out of it?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
You sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job.
I think he knows a thing or two about calibrating.
So, a virtual Geth reality, huh, Shepard? There are a lot of ways I can think of getting a few kicks in this universe. That's not one of them. How's it going?
Okay. Stop by Liara's cabin. I think we got an upgrade, if I saw that correctly, that we can use.
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any Prothean technology they came across. You're saying you found none?
No. On this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
I mean, we are the Normandy. So, alright. Dang, we got a lot. Okay. So, shields +5 or power damage +5? Looks like we don't have any power damage bonuses, so let's just, I don't know, I kind of like the shields though. Well, what does this one give us? Power recharge speed. Okay. Well, let's get damage. Let's get damage on this one, and then for this one, let's get shields. That gives us +10 to shields, and +5 power recharge and +5 power damage. That seems pretty balanced to me. Because you can't use your powers if you're dead. So that's my logic in prioritizing the shields over the power upgrades.
Hello, Shepard.
Okay, Liara hasn't wanted to talk to us recently, but I always feel like your interactions with her tend to die down in this arc, because Tali enters the field and, you know, it centers around her stuff. Liara doesn't really have much to do. She played a big part into Chanka because we had Rex and whatnot. I don't want to say a big part. I feel like Garrus played the biggest part in the Chanka arc as far as our squad mates were concerned. But yeah, it's not going to be much here. But after this, you know, we get like Thessia going on, so that's when Liara comes back in.
Commander.
But we were at least able to confirm our romance with Liara for this playthrough in this section of the game, so there's that. So we haven't completely forgot about her.
Nothing to report, Commander. Power grid is in the green.
I think we've gone through all of their funny banter up until this point in the game, so haven't had anything to say recently. Hopefully once we get Tali officially back on the crew and she's chilling down there, the engineering deck will become a little bit more lively. Okay, nothing. So let's just fix up our armor, and then we'll be ready to take on the mission. Pretty sure I had this set up here. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna stick with this. I am going to, let's see, do we have, I want to look for the SMG stabilizer. Because actually, I think I do like that a lot. Yeah, I don't think we have it though. Ooh, we can afford a bunch of stuff. Really nice. Reaper code fragment. Oh, I missed that on the Geth Fighter Squadron mission. That's for a Citadel mission. Good thing I saw that. Okay, we could get the Black Widow if we wanted. Yeah, nothing for I'm gonna get that though. Yeah, okay. Well, weren't able to find what we needed, but we did find some good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm good. I might... Oh yeah, I forgot. After doing the Geth Fighter Squadron mission... Can't even say it. Geth Fighter Squadron mission? It messes up your weapon setup for whatever reason. I mean, you get the chance to do it, to reconfigure it on the well, like right before you do the mission, but sometimes if you just breeze through it, then all of a sudden you find yourself with just not good stuff. Okay, so right now it's at 126, and if we were to equip the ultralight materials, it would bring it to 172. Honestly, I might just keep it at this, because that did pretty good, pretty well for us when we would use the ultralight materials. Like, yeah, ideally, you would want the Blood Pack Punisher to be a little bit more accurate. Hence the stability, but I don't know, that 172 recharge speed is just pretty awesome. So that's what we're gonna stick with. But we are ready. If I'm not forgetting anything, we are ready to take on the Priority Rannoch, the finale. So let's just go ahead and pop a quick save real quick. Still haven't leveled up. We will go ahead and hit save here. And how are we doing on time? Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. All right, Reaper base. Destroy the Reaper base. Again, the Reapers are juicing up the Geth to the point where it's going to be difficult to destroy them. Well, as the Quarians say, you know, they want to destroy the Geth or whatever. But we are hopefully not going to let that happen. But it's got to be Tali and Garrus. It's got to be Tali and Garrus for this finale. Because we do work with Legion, right? Garrus has history with Legion. Could take Edie as well. Edie's also a good shout. But, yeah, I always feel like with Tali, obviously, since you have to take Tali, it's nice to take Garrus. If not Garrus, then I'd probably take Edie. But let's just stick with this. Okay, we are good to go. Tali is good to go as well, as is Garrus. Yeah. Upgrades. No upgrades. We're ready, guys. We're ready. Let's go ahead and end this 3-century war.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not. Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Oh boy.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world.
When this music kicks in,
Look at the sky.
you know
And
the
the
moment's
rock
about to be like
formations.
crazy
They
good.
used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Rannoch, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should
It's a
know.
big moment.
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
Aww. Man, that moment can mean two different things depending on how this level ends up for you as the player. You know what I mean? But no time to be sentimental right now. We got action incoming here. It's nice to have my blood pack finisher pack on. Honestly, like I like the arc pistol, but this gun is just really good. So I gotta get in there. Gotta get used to the accuracy again, but should be okay. Whoa. Am I being weird, or did like my camera just like shift?
Good work, Trainer.
Oh, got Trainer helping us. That's nice. Yeah, a bunch of just standard death soldiers here, not even any shields. So we should be wiping these guys out, especially since we got our Mass Effect 1 crew. You know what I mean? We are experts at handling the death. Got them both, nice. Tali's drone is helping me out as well. Her fully maxed out drone. Let's do this. Haven't used this attack in a while. Oh, we can't even use it. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, gonna head up here.
You must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible.
Yeah, they're just warming you up there. I mean, those were literally just standard soldiers, not even any specialized people. Nothing really too special to grab here. Ooh. Let's get hit by that rocket. Casa gauntlets, okay. Just checking if there's anything over here I can grab. There we go. Almost missed that, if I'm being honest. Moving along nicely, though. Damn, dude, this gun is so good. This gun is so good. The Locust definitely has some work to do if it's gonna displace this. I have full confidence that it will, though. But oh, this gun is just really good. I haven't even had my defense matrix up. It's not good. Nice little flank here going. My teammates are eating rockets right now. Shit, this is not good. Switch to our Rieger carbine here and melt them. That reload. Reload took a while there. Okay, doing really well. Really, really well.
Hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
We're getting pretty close to the end, honestly.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located him.
Interrupted Legion, that's okay. That's not enough to do. they're all just so close together. I can't not do that. Yes! Yes! Dude, the GPS is my favorite gun in the game, honestly. So I'm so... I don't know why I forgot you get it on this mission. I've just been so focused on the final check, you know, to save them, that I forgot, oh wait, we also get your favorite gun ever. So I'm not going to equip it now because it's only level 1 unmodded. But it is huge that we got that. Freaking huge. That gun is so amazing. The Rieger Carbine's great. And honestly, I think up close the Rieger Carbine is better.
I know Legion's on our side.
But the GPS has something the Rieger Carbine doesn't, and that's range. It has a charge shot, you know, that you can just melt people with.
Legion, I've hit the override.
Just gotta survive. Yeah, I had a feeling there was somebody behind me. Kind of coming from all angles here, and usually I just find a spot and stick to it. But she's got a lot of people here. I'm a Vanguard. I'm a dead Vanguard. I tried to get off my my Nova before they depleted my shields. Alright, let's just go ahead. It makes me nervous sitting on 2 bars. Tally ate that for me, thank you. It's always okay to go in with a Nova if you have biotic charge ready to go as well, so. That was close. Okay.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
And comes a prime now, I believe, down the elevator. Switch to our overload. Get your combat round up in there. Oh, I'm out of ammo. What the fuck? They're both sabotage, so they're not shooting each other. That's why it's so good to have Tally with you when fighting these things. Got a Metagel back. I think this is the last part here. Yep, this is the last part. Oh shit. Oh shit. Purge that. Oh my god, dude. This is the part that's gonna make me nervous because these primes have been melting me. Am I missing? What the fuck? down. It's not good. Thank you, Garrus. I think that's... Nope, still one more prime. Yeah, they throw friggin' 3 Geth primes back at you. Let's get Tally back up, because we really do need her here. That's not what I wanted to do. Shit. Overload Garrus. Melt that shield. Can I shoot? Oh, I'm freaking reloading. Got it. Alright, we just beat Rannoch, guys. Well, the standard part of Rannoch.
Shepard Commander, we detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat. We recommend haste. The Creator fleet will be overrun unless you...
This part's dope.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance. Target locked.
Ouch. Alright, should be job done, right? That's it. Reaper base destroyed, right?
Reaper!
Nope. Just a Reaper out of nowhere.
Copy that. Everybody get to the ship. Move!
I mean, once you hear that Reaper music kicking in, you know, that Sovereign theme. So you can't actually die here, but if you do just take too long to get to the hovercraft, it'll just torch you and you'll have to restart. Yeet! Always love that the squad mate just sucker punches that Geth that drops in. Ooh, chills every time.
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Okay, here we go. This doesn't do anything, but for dramatic effect, I am gonna shoot it. It literally doesn't do anything though. So epic. I love the music, man. Love the music. Alright, this is it. The showdown to save Rannoch. 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me.
The firing chamber looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Turret, the jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No, pull over.
No, I'm insane. I'm Commander freaking Shepard. You think I'm pulling out of here? I don't give a shit. It's a Reaper.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now.
Shepard's just certifiably insane. Like, Garrus and Tally are like looking at each other like, I mean, I know she's crazy, but is she this crazy?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard Commander, good luck.
Okay.
Acknowledge.
I don't put it past me to die on this part though. This part's, it's tough if you don't get the timing right.
I'll pave the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
But no, like 1v1ing a Reaper, like yeah, no big deal. I'm Commander Shepard. I'm Commander Shepard, dude.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Alright, they give you a freebie. But now it's gonna be like, okay, this human here is the problem. And has been the problem since 3 years ago. Run. Just be patient, be patient. Okay. Let's get over to a side here. This part always makes me wish the sprinting controls were better. Go, 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 It's instant death if that laser touches you, so... Oh, that's cutting it close. Oh, what the? I was trying to get it before it got to me. Palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. You know what I really should do is, I think this will help me. I think this will help me. Let's, where is it? Sorry, this is like, here we go. Let's increase our sensitivity to high. It'll help us turn way quicker, right? You see? That's helping us dodge the laser, but my aim is like all over the place though. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is the final showdown here. Come on! Come on! Come on! Let's go! I freaking love that shit. It's so epic, dude. So epic. You're just like the Lord of the Rings 3 and the multiple endings. Rannoch has multiple endings. Like, the first ending was killing 3 Geth Primes to make it to the cutscene where the Reaper comes out. Like, that's the ending of like the standard gameplay. Then you get this epic ending. Like, listen to that soundtrack. Just after 1v1ing a Reaper, dude. That's the second ending. Then you get to like freaking talk with one again, man. So epic. Same music on Vermeer when you talk to Sovereign. Same music.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you.
Harbinger, yeah. From Mass Effect 2, the leader of the Reapers. Supposed leader of the Reapers.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
Yep.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
Salvation through destruction, right?
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your
Like I said, Battle for Rannoch does represent our ongoing war with the Reapers as well.
We did it. We killed a Reaper. Kila.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth free to stop firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the Creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
They don't.
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shep, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the Creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
And then they just leave you with to make the decision. Like, what? But these are not the neutral options. They let you pick, because it gives you, the player, a chance to think, okay, if I were given the choice and I had to choose between the two, which one would I pick, right? But hopefully we have met all the requirements, and I have pulled up here. I'm not going to throw it up on stream or anything, but on the wiki it has the check. It explains the check that it's currently doing on our playthrough up until this point, and seeing if we meet it. So let's just go through and see if our playthrough has met the requirements before it'll even tell us. Let's see if we can figure out if we are good to go before it even tells us if we are or not. So it says here, the reputation checks requirements are complex, and there are some factors which are a purely pass-fail, which means even if you miss one of these 3 checks, then you fail. You can't save both of them. All right. The first is Shepard must have at least 4 bars of reputation. And if you've seen, for a long time now in this playthrough, we've had a max bar of reputation. So boom, first one done. Second pass-fail. Tallien Legion must both be present, yes, which requires an important save from Mass Effect 2. All right, so that's done. That's done. Third is the mission Rannoch Geth Fighter Squadrons must be completed. We've seen in this session that we have done that. So yes, those 3 pass-fails we have met. So we're good so far. Then it says, additionally, there are other factors which build up Shepard's trustworthiness to both parties. If Shepard has not done enough of them, the commander will not have the groundswell of goodwill needed to moderate a ceasefire. So according to the official Prima Games guide, each factor has a certain point value, similar to our Vermeer survivor during the Citadel coup, right? There was point values that contributed, and if we meet the threshold, then we're good to go. So we need at least 5 points for the ceasefire to occur. These factors are, if we destroyed the Geth heretics during Legion's loyalty mission, we get 2 points. But we rewrote them, so we are 0 points out of a possible 2 at this point. Next, preventing Tali's exile in her loyalty mission without presenting evidence against her father is a +2. Boom, we did that in our Mass Effect 2 playthrough. So we're sitting at 2, we need 5. Next, brokering a peace between Tali and Legion's argument after their loyalty missions are completed is a +1. Boom, we did that. We were able to use our Paragon option to tell them both to knock it off back on the SR2 and Mass Effect 2. So we're at 3 out of 5 now. Next, completing Rannoch Admiral Chorus. In this session we did it. That's +1. Boom, 4 out of 5. Now our only it's crazy. You only have one other way to get another point to reach that 5. And that is saving Admiral Chorus during Rannoch Admiral Chorus. And we did that. So boom. That gives us 1 more point we need to get our 5 out of 5 that we needed. Alright? So we literally just made it. Just barely. Because there's no other way. If we didn't get that last one, there's no other way that it would have given us points. Like, that was the last chance to get points. And we did it. So we have our 5 out of 5 points. So we should be good. But that's just... I love that check because it's a true representation of what Mass Effect was going for, where your choices really matter. There's so many factors that can... Like, we just made it. And we've had such a good playthrough. Like, again, this is why I think that this is probably the hardest check to meet in the entire game. But let's just go ahead and pick an option. We're just going to upload the code.
Upload the code to the Geth. Tali, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do
So
this,
tense.
please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
Boom. We did it, guys. These would be grayed out if we didn't have enough if we didn't meet the check. We could use either one, honestly. I'm gonna rally the fleet though, but yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of our playthrough, guys. Like, if we had to do one of these, if we allowed the upload, the Geth would get their intelligence, but the Quarians would follow through with their attack and subsequently meet their demise at the hands of the newly upgraded Geth. If we stop Legion, then the Geth do not get their upgrades and therefore are destroyed by the Quarians, because the Quarians are not willing to call off their attack. The only way the Quarians are willing to call off their attack is with one of these two options.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
See, we're on good standings with both the Geth and the Quarians because of our hard work up to this point.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please.
Keelah Se'lai. By the homeworld you wish to see someday. That's right.
Error. Copying code is insufficient.
But
direct personality dissemination required.
For the Reaper code to go
Shepard
through.
Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Got the music in the background.
Legion, the answer to your question.
Does this unit
yes.
have a soul? Yes.
I know, Tali. But thank you. Keelah Se'lai.
Legion, you're the MVP. But we did it, guys. Thanks to the help of our friends, Tali and Legion, and our hard work up until this point, we were able to end a 3-century-long war between two species that have just
Admiral Ron,
not got along
I heard your ship
at
made a
all.
crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over
And we were able to end it, guys.
If Vanguard hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
Geth Prime casually
Return
strolls.
to Rannoch Admiral with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
Huge plus. Huge dub for us.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Look at this.
Are you gonna be okay?
Organics and
I believe
synthetics
so, Commander.
together.
Thank you.
Integrating together to live peacefully. And we did it, Tali. We did it. People will write
Shopping for another
songs
house?
and read stories about
Beachfront property.
Talizora.
Claim it
She's
fast.
just a
Buyer's
legend
market.
in Quarian history. Absolute legend.
You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
I wasn't gonna ask.
I think you've earned a few favors with the fleet.
I'm asking them to launch an assault on the Reapers. Figure that makes us even.
If the Reapers were going to stay on Earth, sure. But sooner or later, they'll come to Rannoch.
We did just kill one of them.
So I'm coming with you to stop them. If you think I can help.
Of course you can,
Sure about
Tali.
this?
Yeah.
Normandy is not
I
complete
look
without
at
Tali
all
on board.
This picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
Yeah, we have lost a lot of people up until this point.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
We'll enjoy this victory, though. This small victory. I say small, but in the grand scheme of things, like, we still have so much to do against the Reapers.
Before we can live without our suits completely.
Just like she's saying, but right now, just gotta enjoy it. This is history.
I have this.
It's unfiltered voice. Tali getting to breathe the Rannoch air without a filter. It's just so good, so poetic, so good. Freaking love that level, guys.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries.
That's right. Freaking Shepard, let's go. There's no stopping her.
As best we can tell, they are
There's no
Geth
stopping
bodies
her.
loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide
Not the first time that they've said that about us.
From my government. It's too sensitive
This is
to discuss
planting
over
the
an
seeds for
unsecure
Thessia.
channel.
Let's not think about Thessia right
Come
now.
to the Citadel.
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Okay, so we just finished an act, so we're gonna have another check-in session with Hackett. I'm gonna finish this session off by doing just all this Normandy stuff set up for the next session.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy.
Now the Asari are
We'll soon
finally
find out
entering
if that means
the
anything.
picture. That's gonna be the next arc, story arc.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably.
So good.
The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
Let's just go in order
What about the Rachni?
that we've acquired them.
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
Rachni
No
Wars.
problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of the engineers, no.
Yeah.
Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Okay.
What about the
Checking
Turians
on
and
Rex
Krogan?
and Victus.
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is
right?
rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
Okay. Checking with Arya. We just did the Omega DLC and also helped her gain control of the mercenary
What
groups.
about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya Talok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed
I
with.
think we've heard this recently,
The blood pack
actually.
will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
And lastly, check on the Solarians, who, by and large, have not been willing to help us because of our moves with the Genophage, but there are still pockets that want to help, that see the bigger picture here. And then the Asari, obviously, we have not had help from at all.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you
Mass
saved
Effect
it
1.
3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor.
Nice.
I guess they managed to overlook the Genophage cure.
Good. That's good to hear. All right. Just overall.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
That's right.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because we're Shepard, man.
Because you're the only soldier in this whole damn Navy who knows how to kill Reapers.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Being too modest, girl. Too modest.
Why, Shepard?
Right.
You stopped the Batarian slavers on Elysium all those years ago. What you did, the people who survived that ordeal still thank you by name.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
That's what we do.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was
We make
no
people
good reason
believe.
to believe you'd win.
We're hope.
But
We're
your
like
crew
the
didn't seem to
light.
care. They went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay, that was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader.
Yeah, that's why Shepard's such a great character.
Where we're taking them is like
Just the leader through and through.
I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
Just got to give herself more credit, man. We make people believe we're the shining light for a lot of people. Like people, it's not really a stretch to say that there are parents on Earth right now comforting their children who are afraid for their lives, saying, "Don't worry, Shepard and her friends and the Normandy are out there. They've killed Reapers before. They're gonna save us." You know what I mean? Because that's just what I mean. Look at that. Look at our readiness. Looking really good. 810 from the Geth. Freaking huge. Quarians as well. 465. Got all the fleets plus Chorus because we saved them, man. Looking really nice. Yeah, but lots riding on us. Let's get out of the war room here. So we've been moving really, really good, really well through this game here.
We just took down a Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we can beat them.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
But like I said, we'll finish off with the Normandy rounds here from Allers. Okay. So another cabin visit from Allers. Shalaran update. Gonna join. Yep. Tally's back down in engineering, and then is this on the Citadel? Yep. Okay. So that's actually, if you want to romance Ashley, that meetup that she's advertising there is where you confirm it.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you
like
discovered
Palpatine,
your
like
fight or
let
flight
your
instinct.
anger
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess.
flow.
Although now
I don't know what he
think I'm
says.
spoiled by the lack of explosions.
But I always think, like, you know, just when people talk about using their anger, I always immediately think of good old Palps from Star Wars. Let's see what Joker and Edie have to say about all this. Another example of synthetic and organic living together, getting close.
That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
Very true. We are good at yelling at people to come to their senses.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance. Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Still feels good, man.
Before it sacrificed itself.
But then, yeah.
Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
That's
the
big.
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person. That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
That's right.
Commander.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor, don't ask them.
Alright. Always interesting hearing from Edie. But, yeah, next session, well, actually, let's check. Okay, everyone looks to be in their normal spots. Next session is going to be like another transition period.
Commander Williams said something about enjoying some downtime on the Citadel.
Yep.
Might be a nice break for both of you.
Another transition session. We're going to be visiting the Citadel. Well, before that, we're probably going to be scanning around some planets. A lot of planets unlock after Rannoch. So we'll be scanning some stuff to get Citadel missions
you got
complete.
Those two groups together. We'll see how long the peace lasts. Commander.
So then we'll hit the Citadel, because we also are sitting on a bunch of stuff we can submit as well as we are now, let alone before we, let alone after we scan a bunch of those new planets. So we'll hit the Citadel. We'll do a couple of the meetups that we've read. Meet up with the counselor to get Thessia unlocked, and then maybe do another Leviathan, maybe Leviathan Part 2. You know, we did Leviathan Part 1 a couple sessions ago, and put that on the back burner, but now we can kind of focus on that again for a little bit.
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating.
Oh, wait.
Oh, right. You managed that one, too. You're
Yep.
a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
Nice. Well, let's just...
Not sure if having an army
don't want to
of
leave
Geth
before we
behind
exhaust
us
all of
gives
these.
me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back.
Yeah, we
Another
spent a
time.
lot of time fighting Geth, so it'll take some time to readjust to them not all automatically being hostile towards us, and us the other way around as well.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends.
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
That's right. Maybe one day the Geth will, you know, become friends with the Quarians, allies with the Quarians. Who knows? Who knows?
The migrant fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. It's good to see you.
Okay, no upgrades, right? Okay. Yeah, maybe one day the Quarian and the Geth will be able to, will have a chance to, you know, be closer friends. Allers might not have anything to say.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Faux show. Let's go and talk to Tally first. Well, let's head through Ken and Gabby's side first.
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well, oh, here we go.
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
He's going in.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Ah, grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say or no?
Gabby, please. We have a duty to the ship and the crew.
We're not fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Let's go.
Well, that's a start.
Aw, those two. They're finally getting together.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Alright, Tally, how are you feeling?
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch.
Gonna take some time to get used to saying that.
And any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you. I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it.
Cool. Yeah, it's new beginnings for both the Geth and the Quarians, you know, and it's thanks to us and the Normandy crew that we were able to give them that chance. Alright, last but not least, good old Shuttle Bay crew.
Everything okay, Shepard?
Nothing from Cortez. James, you got anything for me?
I can't believe you got the Geth and Quarians to play nice. You should get a medal for
I
that
probably
alone.
should.
It looks like we just need to get the Asari on board, and we can finally focus on the Reapers. But I don't suppose it'll be as easy as all that.
Nothing ever is.
Nope.
One step at a time, I guess. 300 years it took to take back the Quarian homeworld. I sure as hell hope it doesn't take that long for us.
I don't think the Reapers will give us that long.
I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard.
Alright. Cool. Got a new model ship for free. Let's go ahead and look at the shop here. Oh, we got the Geth plasma shotgun. That's right. Let's go ahead and upgrade that right away. Wherever it is. There it is. Boom. 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 Maxed out GPS. Best shotgun in the game as far as I'm concerned. And then let's just look through this stuff. You know what? Let's get this. Let's get the best sniper in the game. Why not? And let's fully upgrade it for our sniper using friends. If we can afford to fully upgrade it. Black Widow, Black Widow, Black Widow, and Black Widow. Nice. And then we'll just glance through. We only have 16,000 now. But, and yes, I know that, like, all this is at, like, an upped price a little bit, since we're not on site on the Citadel, but, I don't really much care. I like the convenience of it. But we're just gonna look through all of these just to see. Let's grab this. Why not? Oh, we just looked through that. Agor. Wait, hold on. What can we still buy? Oh, man. The Valkyrie is really cheap. Oh, no. It's because we found it on the DLC. That's right. The Omega DLC gave that to us for free. Yeah, those don't look good. Dang, I'm surprised it took us that long to get that. Okay, yeah, we're really low on on money now, but money well spent as far as I'm concerned. So let's go ahead and mod this out. Rieger Carbine, you served us well, but it's Geth Plasma Shotgun time. Let's see. Definitely want extra damage, probably. Increased melee damage. Thermal clip might be nice as well. Honestly, it's so good, I might just not focus on damage or... Why can't we use that? That's weird. Yeah, let's just try this, you know. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit lighter than the Rieger Carbine if I... No, maybe it's a little bit heavier. That's okay. 143%, I'll take that for sure. And we got the new sniper. Nice. Okay. I like this setup. 2 really good weapons. Let's go ahead and head back up, and then we'll kind of close out for today's session. A little bit over, but that's to be expected. Having to fit in 3 story missions in a single session. But yeah, as the things we bought run out, just close out here. But lots of good work. Love the Quarian Geth arc. Feels weird to have it. It feels like we just blew through it so fast. But either way, it's such a good, such a good arc. Very representative of the overall themes of this game. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Next session, again, bit of a transition. We'll be visiting the Citadel, doing a bunch of meetups and submitting missions and checking things out there. And if we can, we'll fit in another DLC mission with the Leviathan Part 2. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Thank you all for joining. If you enjoyed this content and are maybe interested in seeing a little bit more, please consider following my Twitch channel and subscribing to my YouTube channel. All of my entire playthrough of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition trilogy can be found on my YouTube channel, as well as a bunch of other games as well. So yeah, that's all I got. Until next time, peace.